one of the things I notice in the work I do helping people transition for the non-financial side of retirement is that when I ask people, what do you miss about work? What comes up is, I miss the challenge. I don't miss my boss. I don't miss the annoying coworker, but I really miss the challenge, the work, pushing me a little bit, helping me grow. So tell me a little bit about why you think challenge and challenging goals are so important in the second half of life.
Okay, so I have to answer this question two ways. First, I have to talk a little bit about a question I think you're going to ask me in a little bit, which is what is flow? And I got to talk about what flow is and its benefits for aging. And then I can talk about the role of challenge. And then I give you a bigger picture. So let me start with flow. I study flow. What is it? Flow is an optimal state of consciousness where we feel our best, we perform best. More specifically, it's any of those moments of rapt attention and total absorption. You get so focused on what you're doing, everything else disappears. And all aspects of performance, mental and physical, go through the roof. What really matters for this conversation are the following four details. One, flow is fundamental to human happiness, well-being, overall life satisfaction. People who score off the charts for overall being, life satisfaction, are people with the most flow in their lives. This is one of those well-established facts in psychology. Psychologists have 3 levels of happiness that are achievable by all humans. The number 1 and number 2 have flow built into their definitions. So this is how we become happy. This is life satisfaction. This is all of it. It's also the most powerful anti-aging tool at our disposal. Flow states have triggers, preconditions that lead to more flow. The golden rule of flow. Flow follows focus. So what all the triggers do is they drive our attention to the present moment. We pay the most attention to the task at hand, the present moment, when the challenge of the task slightly exceeds our skill set. You want to stretch, but not snap. 30 years of data going back to Gene Cohn's work at the National Institute of Aging says challenging activities are phenomenal for peak performance aging, for mental acuity, for building up cognitive reserve, preserving physical function, all that stuff. And they have this huge flow benefit. So correctly knowing how to take challenges and utilize challenges is absolutely fundamental. I just like to point that out, that all the stuff the biohackers are doing is not the stuff that, like, there's 60 years of data saying that, like, these are the big levers. These are the things that give you 8 to 10 more years of really high quality life. And some of that may be cumulative, right? That's the weird thing about peak performance aging, like nuts. You eat a couple of nuts a day, you get 3 more years of life. You have robust social relationships, you get 8 more years of life. You have a good mindset towards aging, it's another 8 years. Well, is this cumulative? Because that's 20, I'm 17 years up now, or 19 years up, pardon my math. I know it's not cumulative, but it makes you wonder what could make it cumulative. That's an interesting question.